Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and over the last few weeks we've seen weekly developments and features added to the patch 10.15. While this is a smaller update for Dragonflight, it does bring with it a variety of new additions, from bigger updates like a brand new dungeon, a new playable spec, and a ton of new class changes, but also a lot of smaller updates like class customizations, dragon riding expansions, mount customizations, new armor cosmetics, leveling improvements, and so much more. Recently, I've been getting questions from you guys asking me if Dragonflight is worth coming back to, with some of you looking to return for the patch 10.1, with many looking forward for new additions being added in 10.15. And while we don't yet have an official release date planned for the 10.15, there is a good chance that this update will be arriving sooner than most think, based on the most recent cadence of Dragonflight release updates. So in today's video, I wanted to go over some of the best features and improvements arriving with the upcoming update, in case you're looking to return for the patch 10.15. But right before we get into this 10.15 video, most of you guys watching these are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do, so let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to get more regular content regarding all of the newest Dragonflight updates and changes going forward. One of the main big features of the patch 10.15 is the addition of the third spec of the Evoker. Augmentation Evokers, who weaves the might of the Black Dragonflight together with the time-altering magic of the Bronze Dragonflight, with the main goal of empowering your allies. The addition of Augmentation Evoker is a unique new development for World of Warcraft. For once, this is the first time a brand new spec has been integrated into an existing playable class. The last time something similar occurred was during the expansion of Mists of Pandaria, with the addition of the Guardian Druid spec. Bear tanks, however, have always existed even before Mists of Pandaria. They simply had to share their talents with a cat DPS playstyle, and in Mists of Pandaria, they simply separated the two existing druid forms into their own unique talent specs. Augmentation is different because it adds a whole new playstyle to an existing 2-spec class. Augmentation becomes its own archetype of a DPS caster, one that's focused on empowering their allies, significantly boosting their damage, healing, and defensives, but at the cost of their own personal damage output. It's possible that if Augmentation Evokers prove to be successful, this could lead to creation of future support-type DPS archetypes, either one focused on improving their allies, or potentially a debuff playstyle, focused on reducing their target's offensive power, while also piercing past their enemy's defenses so your allies can deal more damage. One of the most notable features from the expansion of Battle for Azeroth was the inclusion of allied races, featuring the High Mountain, Void Elves, Kultirans, Zendalari, as well as many others. Every allied race comes with its own unique racial customization, as well as their own set of passive and active racial abilities, which help shape and define your chosen playstyle. Though all of these allied races were previously locked behind a multitude of prerequisites, from obtaining exalted statuses with certain factions, finishing achievement requirements, and even completing long questlines before you even get the chance at unlocking some of these faction allies. Over the years, some of these restrictions have been lessened, but in patch 10.15, all faction restrictions are finally lifted, and the only real requirement left to unlock any of the allied races is to have a character that's at least level 40 on your account. Meaning that if you already own a max level 70 character in Dragonflight, then you're way overqualified. If you've ever expressed an interest in playing or even trying any of the allied races, then you may want to visit your local faction embassy whenever patch 10.15 officially launches. Warlocks are finally expanding their customization choices, getting access to a variety of new racial options such as Night Elf, Kultiran, Zendalari, and even more likely combinations such as Pandaren Warlocks, the two types of Tauren, and even both of the Draenei Warlock options. This racial choice comes with a ton of appearance options, which were previously not available to the class of Warlock, as well as all of the new gameplay-defining racial abilities, like the Night Elf's Shadow Meld, which lets you escape enemy targets and is a popular choice for PvP, or the Tauren Brawn and Endurance, which help fortify your survivability and embolden your wild Chaos Bolts. And besides personal customizations, Warlocks will also have the chance to change the appearances of the demonic companions, So far, pets like imps and fellhounds have been data mined over on the PTR, with new updated high-quality appearances, as well as a variety of different color options, with many more demons hopefully becoming ready for testing over the next few weeks on the PTR. Besides new customization options, Warlock's also going through a variety of gameplay and talented changes, and so far, based on the early PTR testing, it looks like all 3 specs of Warlock are looking to improve for the patch 10.15, making this class a potential must-play for this next upcoming update, as a possible new main, or maybe as a viable alt going forward. One of the more passive conveniences of the patch 10.15 is that your character no longer needs to purchase any of the riding skills. Instead, mounted riding skills are passive benefits which are learned automatically upon reaching certain level milestones. You will learn the Apprentice riding skill at level 10, Journeyman at level 20, Expert at level 30, and the Master riding skill is learned at level 40, which removes the need to invest any further gold into any of your future new characters' riding skills, and even rewards you with a brand new flying mount upon reaching level 30. Perfect for any brand new players just getting their feet wet in Dragonflight. These mounts are obtainable from stable masters located in either Zuldazar for the Horde players or in Borealis for the Alliance. Horde players will get to unlock the Scarlet Pterodax, while Alliance players will unlock the Proudmoore Griffin mount. Dragonflight is about to get its very own Miga-Dungeon in the patch 10.15 with the release of Dawn of the Infinite. Dawn is a bronze Dragonflight-themed instance, which will have your party chasing after the infinite Dragonflight, who are set to bring upon the true timeline, where Murozond reigns supreme. Like all other Miga-Dungeons before it, Dawn of the Infinite is an 8-boss instance, which will have you faced against time-warp versions of familiar allies, the incarnate Iridocron and the Chronolord Dios in the final confrontation. And while the loot tables are not yet final for any of the boss encounters, previous Miga-Dungeons usually offer decent items which help you catch up to the newest seasonal content. This instance also is set to feature some brand new combat trinkets, which come with a variety of unique combat bonuses. And that's going to be the list of 5 best features and improvements arriving with the patch 10.15. However, this list could be a lot longer if we were to name every single little feature, like the Infinite Dragonflight Dragon customizations, the Infinite Dragonflight armor cosmetics, dragon races being brought to the old world of Azeroth together with the unique armor set, even more Worgen fur customizations, new Hearthstone toys for your Garrison and Dalaran, as well as the Time Rifts open world event, which isn't yet ready for testing on the PTR. But let me know in the comments below which of these features got you excited the most for the 10.15. I want to thank all of you so much for watching this video and hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video or hang out with the rest of the community to discuss some of the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.